A sudden sharp cry from a wetland or marsh is often a sign of a very distinguished Hawaiian bird. The ʻAlae, or Hawaiian Gallinule, is a medium-sized waterbird that can be seen in freshwater wetlands and marshes on the islands of Oʻahu and Kauaʻi. Their most distinctive feature is easily their fiery red bill, part of which extends far up onto their foreheads, forming what's commonly referred to as a shield. The ʻAlae of the Hawaiian Islands are currently recognized as a subspecies of North America's common gallinule. Hawaiian gallinules tend to have less colorful backs than their mainland cousins, but they make up for this by also having larger, more apparent facial shields. In Hawaiian mythology, it's said that these flamboyant colors were scorched into the ʻAlae's bill as it brought fire to the Hawaiian people. Their bodies, heads, and necks are jet black with a few white stripes running along their sides and under their tails. They've also got a subtle bronze color to their wings, which when folded gives the impression of a brown bat. The legs on these birds are yellow, and they come with long, spindly toes that help with stabilization on mud and vegetation. Without webbing, these feet might not look suited for swimming, but the ʻAlae swim anyway, and they're actually really good at it. This versatility allows the ʻAlae to transition seamlessly between wading and swimming. It's a skill that comes in handy when searching for food. Now, I wouldn't necessarily say that the ʻAlae is a shy bird, but their foraging habits usually involve feeding in or around aquatic vegetation, which can make them difficult to observe. A better way to put it would be to compare them to their Hawaiian coot cousins, who dive and forage in flocks out on open water. The ʻAlae just doesn't do that. Aquatic vegetation tends to grow along the edge of ponds and streams, so that's where you'll most often find them. Within these vegetated areas, the ʻAlae have two main meal preferences: the vegetarian choice of algae, seeds, and plant material, or the invertebrate choice of worms, insects, slugs, and snails. Here, I was lucky to observe two parents working to feed a young chick. They'd poke around the mud, searching through leaf litter for any invertebrate prey. Once they had spotted something, like this slug, they'd pluck it straight out of the water and give it to their chick, who'd scarf it right down. Watching this play out was just another one of those moments that makes birding special. Unfortunately, when I returned to the same area a few weeks after this footage was initially recorded, I could not relocate the chick. ʻAlae typically lay 4 to 5 eggs in a single clutch, meaning that this bird and its unseen siblings had likely perished. Here, we come to the unfortunate truth. Like most of Hawaii's native wildlife, the ʻAlae is currently an endangered species. Common issues like habitat loss, avian diseases, and predation from invasive species are responsible for reducing the range of the ʻAlae from all of the main Hawaiian Islands to just Oʻahu and Kauaʻi. These setbacks, however, are in no way a reason to lose hope. Thanks to the incredible work of conservationists, scientists, and biologists, the ʻAlae have made a comeback, with waterfowl surveys indicating around 100 to 450 individuals scattered amongst Oʻahu and Kauaʻi. And although I didn't relocate that particular ʻAlae chick, I did find an adult sitting on a new nest, a sign that the ʻAlae will continue to persevere through modern environmental hazards and hopefully be present with us for generations to come. If you'd like to observe an ʻAlae for yourself, I've provided a list of excellent locations to visit within the description of this video. I've also provided sources, information, and scientific articles if you'd like to learn more. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Red Coot.